You may know Thunderworks games for the role-player universe they have created with their vast majority of role-player games. But you may not know they make games in other worlds and other themes, and Metrorunner is an example of that. And today I'm going to show you how that plays solo. So join me after the break at the table. Here we are set up for that solo play of Metrorunner from Thunderworks games. So I am going to be playing blue. My figure starts on the hack space in the waterfront. I have my starting contract card. We then get a starting job card. We get one job card from the deck. I have my starting cubes. Typically there's a spot over here to put them on, but it's a little hard to see the black cube in there from the camera. So I'm going to keep them right here. I will still have to abide, though, by that max of 10. And I have my starting credit. The rogue AIs start on the hack spaces on the districts adjacent to me. We have the AI deck shuffled up right here. We have our contract fulfillment cards situated up top. My player board with my lock symbols. Our notoriety and influence markers are set up right there. We have our network cards shuffled and put into two equal piles there. I am being T-A-R-O-T, Tarot, whose ability is Troll, which I'll explain as I give you a brief tutorial of the game. On my turn, I will be taking the first turn. I am going to move 1 or 2 spaces for free. I can move additional spaces, but each additional space costs me a cube. For every move during every move action, I can discard a card once in place of a cube, but again, only once, so I can't discard both cards and move 2 more. I'd have to do the rest with cubes. When I land on a space, I have 2 options. I can take the option in the space I land on, or the district action. The district action is the same for all districts. It's either take the cube denoted there, or fulfill a contract in that district. You'll see that the job cards have districts in the corner, or there is this instance of a freelance one that can be completed anywhere. So those are the district actions. After you do the district action, if there's any cubes in this spot, you will take them. These spots on the board, we'll start off with hack, seeing as that's where I am. I'm going to manipulate the pen-up tiles in the middle, and the manipulations are I can rotate them 90 degrees, I can swap 2 adjacent tiles, or I can slide. I can basically push this one over, push those, and bring that around, or vice versa. Or I can use the special ability on my player character, Troll, which is I can swap any tile from here with any tile from there. The first 2 manipulations are free. Any manipulation after that, such as, or just like with movement, it costs me a cube, or once per hack action, I can discard a card in place of a cube. So that's hack. This one with the cubes is simply I take the cubes of my choice based on where I am on this track. We start by being able to take 1. Eventually we can take 2 or 3. This one here with the little suitcase is you get to select 2 jobs, either from the face up, the deck, or one of each. If you are on these spaces that are on the line, you are considered in both districts. So if you take the district action, you can take it in either district. So after I move and then take an action, I will go into cleanup, which is make sure I have no more than 5 cards in my hand and no more than 10 cubes. And then the AI is going to go. The AI is going to flip over a card. We are then going to work our way from top to bottom in order of what it does. First thing it's going to do is move. It's either going to show how many spaces each one moves, or it is going to show in relation to me where they go. I always forget to mention this in a teach. When it comes to movement, no 2 people can be on the same space at the same time. So if I was here and I moved, it would be 1, 2. I don't count this one because I can't land there. I'm going to assume that's the same with them. I'm assuming it would be like 1, 2, 3 if they had to move 3. Next up is going to be we are going to compare our notoriety. Wherever we are on the notoriety track in relation to each other is going to determine if it's going to do the actions in the left column or the right column. We are then going to look at the denoted column, do its actions from top to bottom, and then after all that, we will advance it on one of these tracks. The game is going to still end in the same way. It's going to be when either someone crosses one of their markers across this line, I have completed 9 jobs, or this deck runs out. I'm going to assume it's going to be based on this line because they're going to be constantly moving towards that. Plus, almost everything I do in the game when it comes to relation to these cards or these cards moves me on those tracks as well. So at the end of the game, we are then going to score. The way you score is with the score pad. I remember really quick. You're going to get points based on your jobs. They're going to be shown there. You're going to get points based on fulfilling the contracts. To fulfill a contract, because I haven't gone over in how you do the jobs yet, is having these specific colors together in one of the 3 slots. Next up, you're going to get points based where you are on these tracks, and then any cards you have left in your hand, cubes, strong arm tokens, credits, add those up. Every 5 equals a point. And then typically you would get points for having the majority of your color than the other players, but in a solo game, you're only going to be getting 1 point per contract of your color. So that's what that line is. All right. So when you fulfill a job, again, you have to be in the district of which it denotes there. You're going to spend the cubes that's shown there. You'll then get the bonuses at the bottom. And then you're going to slide into one of your 3 slots. Based on what slot you do, you get a bonus. This increases this track. This gives you a credit or 2 cubes. And this increases that track. And then some of them give you an ability, like this is 1 time. You can use a red cube as anyone. This is you're going to be spending 1 purple less cube. There's some that let you build or select more cubes. You'll see them as they come up. And that is about it. The network cards, I guess I didn't really get into how that goes. So when you take the hack action, I just said you manipulate those. First thing you can do is you can cycle one of these cards. After you cycle one of the cards, you say which one you're going to go to. You then are going to try and construct a path through these tiles that has it entering and exiting in those areas. If you unlock those 2 tiles, if you can then also include that into your network, you will get the bonuses on the bottom. Once you receive the bonuses on the bottom, you're going to flip over the card. It denotes cubes that get put in the district. You will see all this as I play. I just wanted to give you a brief high-level overview of it. I am probably going to play like maybe 3-ish, 4-ish rounds, then we'll fast forward to the last couple rounds and just do our little speed up in the middle as we have been doing lately. So with that being said, I do take the first turn. We will tell you, I'm going to put my job cards up there so you can see them the best of your ability. Let's see if I can just kind of slide stuff around, move the cubes over, put my credits. I'm going to put my credits there because you can see that. There we go. So that is what I'm kind of looking for right now. So I have noticed the starting cards, they always have you start with 2 of the cubes you need. You got to get the 3rd one. The 3rd one I need is purple, so there's a couple different ways I can get that. Or I can see if I want to get some cards out here, if I'm already kind of on the way there, because you do want to try and get some special abilities. And like this one's really good because this pushes you up both tracks and gives you a strong arm token. And that's in the heights, so I'll have time to get there and get the cubes before I actually get to the heights. So I think we are going to just move 2 and take 2 contract cards. So we are going to take this hijack the UN satellite. And for the other one, I think we are going to top deck it. And then we refill. So that was my turn. Next up, we have the AI. So they're going to flip over the top card. And I have this upside down. There we go. That means I have these upside down. Boop and boop. So first thing we do is we look at the top space. So this one's going to move 1. This one's going to move 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to compare our notoriety. We are equal because I haven't moved yet. So this is if I am less than or equal to, we do this side. If I was greater than them, we would do this side. So this one is they're going to be cycling this network card. They're going to swap these 2 tiles. They're going to put a blue cube in the waterfront. And then they're going to be going up on, on the notoriety track. And that is it. That is their turn. That is how simple that is to run. So now it is my turn. So right now they're blocking the cube space that I was hoping to go to. So now what I can do is I can take a look and see maybe How hard is this to hack right now? So right now, this is coming up here because this is going to give me 2 cubes if I can get it. And that would really help me because I want to try and get the cubes to satisfy hacking the UN satellite. So I need quite a bit. Right now I got the black, I got the blue, so I need a red and 2 purple. So I think we are going to try for this. So right now we are going out this end. If we rotate this once, we can bring it over here. Then we just have to somehow figure out to get up that way, huh? And then we do have my ability to be able to swap stuff around. So this is where the game can get a little tricky and thinky. So let me think this one through. All right, I think I got it figured out. So for the first manipulation, we're going to use my troll ability. We are going to swap these 2 tiles. For my second free one, we are going to rotate that tile. And then we are going to do a third one. And looking at my cards, I don't know if I really actually ended up carrying... You know what, I do like my cards, so I am going to get rid of this cube to do my third one, which is going to rotate this. So now we are coming in from the bottom, up, around, and up. So we have satisfied this one. Technically, we haven't satisfied. So we've satisfied this, because you have to declare which one you go. Again, I could have cycled it to see if I liked that one, but I knew I was kind of close to this one. And now I know I'm also kind of close to this one if I could possibly do a couple of switcheroos. So because I have accomplished this one, first thing we do is we go up on the notoriety track. I then get 2 cubes of my choice, so we know we need 2 purple and a red. I'm coming up on the red district, so let's go ahead and just grab our 2 purple right away. Then we flip this over. We put a yellow in yellow and a red in purple. And then this gets discarded. I'm just going to put it at the bottom because we aren't going to be going through all those cards. So that is it. Oh, I never actually moved my character. I just got so focused on the hacking. So I moved there as my 1. And I did the hack action. There we go. Next up is the rogue AI. So we're going to flip it over. So this one moves 1, 2. This one also moves 1, 2. We're then going to look. We are still equal. So they are going to cycle this card again. They are going to swap these 2 tiles. They are going to put a yellow cube in yellow. And they're going to go up on this track again. Alrighty, what is my next one? So I have those. So I basically need a red cube by the time I get around here, which I can easily get from there. Is there anything else I want to do? Do I want to grab another couple of cards and discard down? Or if I move here, I can just do the district action. And then 1, 2, and then I'll be really close to doing that. Yeah, we'll move 1, 2, and just do the downtown district action of gaining a red cube. So now I technically have all I need for that. Rogue AI. So now this is where they go in relation to me. So this one comes up right behind me. This one goes 2 in front of me. They are ahead of me. So mine is less than or equal to. So they are going to get rid of this job card. And then it gets refilled. And then where this guy is, they are going to get rid of all cubes in that district. Like so. And then they are actually going to go up 1 on that track. Thusly. So my turn. So I moved there because now... So it helps that they went there because now I am 1, 2 away from being able to come up here and complete my card. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to move 1, 2 spots, do this district action of hijacking the UN satellites. So that's 2 purple, a red, a blue, and a black. We get a strong arm token. What these do is when I'm doing the hacking, I can place it on top of any tile except for the X, and it makes it into a crossroads. It helps you satisfy more of these. So we'll just put that up here with my money. We then are going to go up on both tracks. And now I have to decide where I'm going to put this. So right now it doesn't matter because I haven't started anything there. So it's, do I want to get 2 more cubes to kickstart getting another one? Do I want to push myself up on this track so I can start grabbing 2 cubes? Or if I push myself up on this track, I unlock the blue triangle, which will let me start getting more stuff from there. I'm thinking, because also you got to think about if this is the purple one, you may be putting more stuff in there to push yourself up. I think we are going to go in this spot, and going forward, I'm going to be spending 1 less purple to put out stuff. So looking, I have another cool card like that with red. I get 2 cubes of my choice. I know I can get that red if I want to. Let's go ahead and grab a yellow and a black, because then I'm 2 red cubes away. But I can easily get those as I move around the board. Plus, it's I get all the way back around before I can do that. Oh, the other thing I never mentioned are these boosts. I'm going to mention those because I'm probably going to be fast forwarding after this AI turn, because you've basically seen the premise of the game. I can spend $1 to basically move my pawn anywhere on the board, including just staying where I'm at. I can spend 1 to reset the job board before or after I take jobs, not during. I can spend 2 to push up whichever track I am furthest back on, up 1, or I can spend 2 to take a second action after I take my first action, but it has to be different. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and do the Rogue AI card, and then we will speed up to the end. So this guy's going to move 1, 2 spots. 1, 2, 3. We are going to compare. We are equal. They are going to discard the freelance job card. I believe they actually go back to the bottom of the deck. If not, well, I'm not going to get through that deck. I know it because when we played 2-player, we didn't get through the deck. So they discard the card and they go up on that track. There is theirs. Alrighty, we are now going to fast forward to the end of the game. Alright, let's jump back in here because they're getting close to doing that. So I think I may have jumped ahead of them in notoriety a little too quick because then they start jumping up the tracks quicker. Plus I didn't get manage cards in my hand as well as I should have. So now we get to decide what we want to do. So I have these couple of cards. I want to try and get at least the black one out, if not also the blue one, because the blue ones will give me 1 point each, and the black one, because if I can get that here, I can satisfy that, or if I can even get a yellow in that same column, it'd be that one. So in regards to that, we do need cubes, and quite a few of them. So if I'm going for the black one, I have a red discount. I don't have a discount on anything else, so I need 2 black and a blue. So optimally I want to go here. I can get 3 cubes. So we're going to grab our 2 black and our blue. So if the end of the game triggers while resolving an AI card, I'm going to take one more turn without doing another AI card. If I trigger the end of the game, then I'm going to resolve a final AI card and then take one final turn. So more than likely they're going to be triggering at some point here soon. So let's flip over their card. So this is going to move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's not ideal because I want to do that, but I do have a money, so I can always come back this way. Then I am less, so they're going to discard that card. They're going to go up 1 on this track. And then it is my turn, so I am going to spend the credit for car service. And I think we're going to just come to there. I'm in black, so I'm going to take the district action. I have the red discount. There's my 2 black and my 1 blue. Come down here, I can get a credit or 2 cubes of my choice, seeing as I know I'm trying to get that one here. That will be 2 blue cubes I'm going to grab. I do have my 1 purple. I have 1 discount, so I need 1 more blue cube, although I am going to be getting this because I did a district action, and this is going to give me the ability to use a black as anything, so I'm going to be good with my cubes. So I grabbed the 2 cubes. This pushes me up 1 more on there. I get to slide it somewhere under here. I want it with my blue. So we're going to go right in there, which is going to push me up 1 more on the notoriety. Because I took a district action, I get that cube, which will be my 3rd blue. So I am set up for that one. So I probably will just end up putting that in one of these to help push me up on a track that needs to get pushed up on. So that is the end of my turn. Flip over their card, and this will trigger the end of the game because either one that they move will be it. So gold moves 1, 1, 2. I have less, but they're going to cycle this card. They're going to swap these around. They're going to put 1 on the red. And they go up 1 here. So they've triggered it. So I'm going to do 1 more turn without activating another AI card. I want to get this. It's 3 away. I have what I need here. So 1, 2 for that 3rd. I'm going to spend a cube because I have no money. And then we are going to do the district action. So 3 blue, a purple with a 1 purple discount. Gives me that, which gives me another strong arm token. Pushes me up 1 here. Pushes me 1 on here. And now I get to choose where I want to put it. So if I push myself up here, that's 3 points. Up here, that's 2 points. So we're going to want to push myself up on notoriety. So we'll just pop that in there. Like so. Pushes me up 1 on notoriety. And then I get these cubes for doing a district action. And dink, and dink, and dink. Alright, so that is the game. Let's go ahead and figure out my score. So first thing we do is we look at contracts. 4, 8, 12, 14, 17, 21, right? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 19, 21. Fulfilled contracts. I fulfilled that one because I have the 2 red. And I have a black and a blue, so I got that one. So that is 6 points. My tracks are 8 for the top one. 15 down here. I have 2 blue, so that's 2 points. and then I have one group of 5, so that's 1 point. So 27, 35, 45, 50, 3. There's a chart in here. 53 comes in Shadow User. I'm third up from the bottom. Like I said, I didn't manage my cards quite effectively. I really wish I would have more cards to be able to manage my cubes. Plus, once you get past the notoriety, you'll notice it's always double moving on the tracks. So you do want to try and stay even with them on the notoriety, because once you get pushed in front of them, it is going to accelerate the end of the game a little bit. And I think I had like 2 or 3 turns at least where they were double moving. So you really want to try and keep up with them until you're ready to push that end game and then get ahead of them. But this actually was the first time I did play the solo version, so now that I know that, I can keep an eye out, because I really like this solo version, because this card is not that hard to manage. It's literally like move them, and then if you're equal to or on this side, you're going to do the left. This side, it's up the right. So it's really cool the way that they have this, because if you look on there, so yeah, so if in relation to their token, you're with it, or this way, you're going to do this side. If you're on this side of them, you're going to do this side. So it's really cool layout, a really cool implementation. There was 20 cards. I had 5 left, so we did get through 15 of the 20. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. We have done a unboxing and basically a rules overteach, which I did at the beginning anyways. If you are interested in that, there will have been a link back at the beginning of the video. And I would say probably keep your eye out for a review of this game, because I do wish to review this one. So until next time, hack into that network.